there are, definitely.
दो को 50
Okay, मैं दिया सो
Alright guys, I wanted to quickly make a video for which I'm not should be set probably to NVIDIA DLSS by default, but just switch this to none. What worked for me, and I have absolutely no lag now, is to hit your Windows key, and then in your search box you're going to type exploit protection, and you're going to open up this exploit protection window here. We're going to click on program settings. You're going to add a program to customize. And you want to select this settings window for you. You want to scroll down until you get to this control. Turn that off. So it should be box checked and then off, and then hit apply, and then you're going to have to reboot your PC. Let me know down in the comment section if this worked for you, and then in your DLSS by default, but just switch this to none. What worked for me, and I have absolutely no lag now, is to hit your Windows key.
Little sister.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
I can't even cast
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
Levioso!
Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for
Levioso!
yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Reparo!
Certainly don't.
Accio!
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely!
Likely already.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of... Students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Revelio.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still have... Told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
I don't know about demi-geysers, but Howin had me on hot bricks the other day, telling us about her colleague who befriended a griffin. I put my hand up and said we had a griffin come by our food once and tried to get our rabbits. My sister had to run out last week and I was forced to stay off. But oh, the glare. She said never meddle with dangerous heat. If you ask me, she's the dangerous heat. I wish teachers wouldn't ask us questions in class.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
All right, guys, I wanted to quickly make a video.
How's it going, everyone? It is Panjano here, and in this video we're going to be covering the optimization guide and best settings for Hogwarts Legacy. In this video we're going to be aiming to give you the best FPS possible whilst maintaining a good level of visual fidelity so the game still looks fantastic, solve most of the stuttering issues with inside of the game, leaving you with a smooth, responsive and fluid feeling game, regardless if you're running on a desktop or a laptop, whether you're
These are the best Hogwarts Legacy PC settings for maximum FPS in-game whilst maintaining the game's amazing look and visual fidelity. Starting off in the display options, we're looking at window mode, which we have to set to windowed full screen. There isn't a full screen exclusive option in Hogwarts Legacy for some reason. In theory, that isn't too bad because number one, this isn't a game where we care too much about the latency that typically comes with a windowed mode, and also windowed full screen in recent games has performed the same, if not better, than an exclusive full screen. So just go with windowed full screen for this. Monitor is obviously just going to be whichever monitor you want to have the game running on. I've got it running on my Asus main monitor. The next three settings for me were then default grayed out. The reason for this is that resolution is grayed out because we're running in a windowed mode, and rendering resolution and anti-aliasing mode are grayed out because we have an upscaling type selected by default. For me, it is DLSS. It automatically performs an upscaling if you have an NVIDIA card. I would recommend that then you select the upscaling mode to DLSS quality and then turn up your upscale sharpness to somewhere around 0.6. The upscale sharpness on DLSS is very, very sharp, and this will give you an almost over sharpened look, which I know a lot of people will like. However, I'd also recommend that you try out AMD FSR 2 at AMD FSR 2 quality, and this will be available no matter what GPU you have. It's available, it's open source, so NVIDIA cards like mine can still run it. For this, I'd recommend you turn the upscale sharpness all the way up to max. Now, these both have slightly different looks. I'd say AMD FSR looks more true to what the game would look like without an upscaling mode running, whereas DLSS sort of has a nice sharpness on top of it. So try both out, see what works best for you. I like AMD FSR 2, so I'm going to stick with that. Then we go down to NVIDIA low latency, reflex low latency. You've got the options of off, on, and on plus boost. Ideally, the way you're going to figure this out is you look at your build and you say, is my GPU considerably stronger than my CPU? Do I have an older CPU and a sort of more up-to-date GPU? If that's the case, where your GPU is strong, go for on plus boost. That will give you the best performance benefit. However, if your parts are kind of more in line with each other, you can sort of think about when they came out. So I've got a 3090 in my build, and I've also got a 12700K, so a fairly recent Intel CPU. On will give you the best results. If you don't want to go through that whole process of figuring out, just try both out and see what works better for you. You can run some benchmarks in the game, turn the FPS counter on, and see what works out best. Then, VSync, definitely turn this off. VSync means that it will make the game operate at no higher than your monitor's refresh rate. We don't really want that to be the case. We're actually going to limit our FPS in the next step, so just leave VSync off. Speaking of which, frame rate. I've currently got it limited at 60 FPS, and that's not how I'm actually going to be playing the game. I've just done it for this recording, because right now, OBS recording this game, it's a bit stuttery, it's working a bit weirdly, so I just wanted to turn this down. For you guys, I would recommend that you set this setting in here to whatever your monitor's refresh rate is. So if you've got a 60 Hz, 240 Hz monitor, in fact, it might have just stuttered there while I did it, so we're not going to do that. Then, for these next four settings, these are all sort of post-processing effects. We've got motion blur, depth of field, chromatic aberration, and film grain. In an ideal world, I would just say turn all of these off. Even though this is a cinematic game, motion blur, I personally don't like. You might like it, but it does impact your GPU performance, so I'd recommend you turn it off. Depth of field, a game. Motion blur, I personally don't like. You might like it, but it does impact your GPU performance, so I'd recommend you turn it off. Depth of field, a similar thing. In this game, I'm actually quite liking it because it does really add some nice cinematic effects to some of the big landscapes that you look over, so I'm actually currently keeping that on, but personal preference. These next two ones, though, chromatic aberration and film grain, I'd recommend you just turn these off. Chromatic aberration is emulating the color fringe of a camera lens, and film grain is adding
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Accio! Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Merlin's blooming tree, not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Levioso.
welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that... Though, I don't believe I've seen your face.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your... You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made... How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but as it's your first time in, I should mention I also offer ready-made. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest. creating something out of... Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is stay the course.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Miss.
And I, too, see. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful, but I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, a potting table and a...
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
All that work it takes to keep a clean house is staggering, even with...
The Ministry's good work. Yes.
Has there ever been a vampire working on?
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you? Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to... Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good...
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now.
Draw it away from the buildings! Away from the village!
Levioso! Levioso!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
Reparo. Levioso. Levioso. Protect. What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. Confringo.
I officially have...
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done! Finger! Levioso! Finger! Look out! Levioso! That's right, you lumbering louts. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job. Confringo. Confringo. Levioso.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your...
I did. So I suppose the world...
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
Levioso! Levioso! Reparo!
Levioso! What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Confringo! Nicely done! Look out! Levioso!
blabbering louts. He's faltering. Few more hits to do the job. Bingo. Confringo. Sendo. Hey. Confringo.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve-like. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind.
Of course, officer.
Reparo.
A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
There. Good as new.
Accio. Reparo. Accio. Reparo.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Accio. Reparo.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.